Thank you, Steve. 8:18, and this morning we have the story of that man who, had everything to gain by losing. This is what we're talking about. It's Pedro Gomez of East New York. He lost over 200 pounds, and we're talking without surgery, without medications, and what a really amazing story.
Yeah, he really is. And Nathan Kamp had a chance to spend some time with Pedro and has his inspiring story for us this morning. Take a look.
When I stepped on the scale and looked at 418.8 pounds on the scale, I never imagined being myself where I'm at right now.
A dramatic event showed Pedro the light.
When I tried to carry a box down the stairs where I work, I fell down the stairs and I felt lightheaded. I almost passed out.
Pedro rejected surgery and diet medication. He chose discipline and hard work. But the first thing he learned was to eat smart when eating out.
One of the things I learned through this process was always have the sauce on the side.
Of course, eating healthy is only part of the equation.
When I first started, I was doing the treadmill and the elliptical trainer for about 20 minutes or so, but it was taking a toll on my legs. But after I lost my first 50 pounds, I started doing strength training routines. The trainer who I was working with helped me build the system just to get to where I want to be.
Was there ever a time when you just wanted to give up?
In the early days of my process, yes. It was never easy then, and it's not easy now. And I think what helps me keep going is remembering how far I've come and what I need to do to keep going. And you can really feel it when you do these bikes.
And from day to day?
Exercising for an hour and having a food journal on you. That's always very important. And planning ahead what you're going to eat every day. Here I already have a bag of bell peppers. And let's say if I wanted to add them onto my egg white omelets, I would just chop them up into pieces and then just place them back in the bag.
You're just getting everything ready so that your busy work schedule, you can make sure that you're always on top of your diet.
Absolutely.
So Pedro, you have been on a journey. Now, what would you say is your mantra? What has kept you going? What have you clung to?
You have to set goals for yourself every day. And once you set many goals for yourself every day, it will constantly remind you of how far you have come.
Isn't that amazing? It actually took Pedro more than 3 years to get from 418 pounds to 188 pounds, so there's a lot of work involved there in time. And now that he's gotten himself back into shape, he wants to run the New York City Marathon next year. Nearly all of us have our war stories about our Battle of the Bulge too, so some good, some bad, but we want to hear them. So share your stories with us on Facebook and Twitter, and also on our Pix 11 morning news page, because we want to hear the struggles. I mean, across the board, whether it's 20 pounds or 200, it's a struggle and a success.
He did it the right way, and so you know that it's gonna stay off. Amazing. All right, coming up, ladies, can't stop eating. Well, maybe you need to find a new job. We're going to explain that.